accelerated chaos. Chaos. The ever-growing dysfunction is dehydrating the mind of man and woman. They're dehydrating the mind of man and woman. And what are you doing as society disintegrates? Who will pick up the pieces? The burnt-out torch to finish the relay race to a better, saner world. And what are the new young, the new old doing as the earth dissolves beneath their feet? Are the new young, the new old, anonymously working at something to postpone the prophecy of Armageddon? The messenger is coming. The world is not ready for this final event. Or is now the time? World peace forever is within reach. The messenger has said so, and the new young, the new old, believe. But you are skeptical. Lean back and be joyfully shocked and enlightened that other eyes and minds are seeking a better way, a way out, an escape, a frozen world, into a flexible sphere, worlds of resurrection, worlds of reincarnation, worlds of resurrection, worlds of reincarnation, worlds of resurrection, worlds of reincarnation, worlds of resurrection, worlds of reincarnation.
It's like sometimes life, it's like a bad acid trip. For those that know.
Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Picking the right style to battle the reaper before you die. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the sky. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eye. Downloading your soul on 3.5 floppy hard disks. Extracting the ultimate frequency out of the galaxy's most intricate artists. The infinite internal external conflict optical cores in the motherboard. Government scanning your optical implant with cameras inside of the liquor store. Fuck Babylon, fuck got me waking up, wondering what I'm living for. The future is Isaac, Ishmael, Cain, and Abel, war between brothers. When the physical manifestation of the devil threatens me, I'm somewhere loading up 7 guns, falling down beside Michael Douglas. I take acid trip to unite my spirit with a body that died on a slave ship. Sticking out my tongue, 3 drops of liquid nightmares in my bloodstream. Social programming, streaming the hate out of my sweat cells. You just witnessed a Babylonic chain reaction. Androids exist with no options, only a trained reaction. What it sounds like bombing for your life, conceptualize the flight. Rather than doing a complex 3-color burn on a police department in daylight. Self-realization, hallucinogenic emancipation. Never safe, banana clip laser beam pointing at you from outer space. I'm insane, like Salvador Dali and H.R. Geiger fucked and developed my brain. Timothy lyric breaking down the acoustic relative theory. People ask me, Orko, when you announced it, what did you sing? Future controlled by genetic breeding, with a permanent reptilian upper class overseen.
Daddy, where did hip-hop come from?
Let me explain. Johnny Mnemonic, I hacked my brain and created it from the remains. LSD, consistently redefining the human experiment. Cold War deliverance for motherfuckers living it. Tasting your colors, eating your smells, redefining yourself. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Picking the right style to battle the reaper before you die. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the sky. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eye. Spaceland, coming kids, 1999. Mike attempts to translate for you the night I lost my mind. The megabyte recording sessions, me, Peace, and Syndicate went back to the lab to record. We just wanted to taste a little bit. Peace grabbed the vising valve and transformed into Jarvis Fry. Dropped 3 doses directly in my eye. Gave me a hug and told me to tell God he said hi. I started giggling and knew the shit was working. Waved my hand in front of Swallow my eyes real slow just to know for certain. Suddenly, I started to multiply. I'm so high, my mind superseded Jimi Hendrix on the night that his flesh died. I fucked up and sat in front of the TV, watching Platoon and Saving Private Ryan. Feeling like I'm being shot, tripping off my respiratory system, touching my chest and hard. Negative response from my heart pulse. Machine guns going off, I'm having a seizure, feeling an overdose. I know if I close my eyes, I'm gone, so I jumped up on impulse. I stepped outside on the balcony and felt death on my shoulders. This is the night my car escaped my mind. I trapped in a jet and out with only the wheel of a lie. The river began its first, aimed at my faults and my weaknesses, played with my desires and slapped me with my wickedness. Retaliated, I only got one time to bust before I'm terminated. On the balcony styling for 5 hours until the reaper evaporated. Interlocked in an endless struggle of light and dark, busting my last will and testament without any witnesses. Busting my last will and testament without any witnesses. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Picking the right style to battle the reaper before you die. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the sky. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eye. Jump the fuck up. Why don't need the chemistry from here to infinity? The average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American mind. The average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American mind. The average American, average American mind. The average American, average American mind. The average American mind. Why don't need the chemistry from here to infinity? Situation critical, one step beyond. The American hero, the American eagle is evil. American Negro, this land is your land, this land is my land. Native American beast, trade these broken bodies, burn them up. Computer out of body experience, broken back in the back scan. But you can open evil to pay for your own destruction. Dow Jones, American funded, you own nothing. Most American terrorized by average American terrorists. That is American savage, American fuck of the earth with oil machinery, distribution of fake money, and a real game of monopoly. So many lost souls, the devil's on the shopping street. Mass to the history now, fuck going to the next level. Keep your enemies close, that's why the police department inside the fucking ghetto. 7 pieces of Pangea, surrounded by society's excrement. Americans are world supremacists, weak elitists. Americans practice world supremacy under the veil of Christianity. Money is your ultimate deity, evil energy. Money is your ultimate deity. In God we trust. The average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American mind. The average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, average American mind. The average American, average American mind. The average American, average American mind. The average American mind. Why don't need the chemistry from here to infinity? Situation critical, one step beyond. The average American atheist with no God. Jumping a bomb around the president's mouth in the name of Allah. Into the lab of the black boy from Spain. And then you measure the threshold of pain. To try to rip at your human head and eat your civilian brains. Back the 10 commandments from my eyes, 22 principles. One nation, completely divisible, conservative liberal. The same system secretly put your microchips in children's cereal. American history is a testament of criminal action. Learned about the people they enslaved, the places that they conquer. The average American lie to the average American nightmare. The average American has no health care. The average American at home watching this right now is fucking scared. Corporations unleash invisible forms of death into the air. Not for creating new diseases to showcase at the world's fair. Unlearn, revolt, escape your underwear. The average American, average American, average American, average American mind. The average American lie. The average American mind. The average American lie. The average American, average American lie. The average American mind. The average American lie. The average American lie. The average American critical, one step beyond. Come on. The average American, average American, average American, average American, average American, savage American, average American mind. The average American, savage American, average American, savage American, average American, savage American, average American lie. The average American, savage American mind. The average American, savage American lie. The average American why. Trying to meet the chemistry from here to infinity. Situation critical, one step beyond. American lies, American death, American dream, American snakes, American eye, American hair, American soul, American time, American survival, American ghost, American sniper, American chaos, American siren, American SWAT, American police, American government scandal, American peace, American public, American blame, American victim, American demons, American devils, American bet towns, American capitalists, American consequence, American rights, American love to fight, American drugs, American TV, American sins, American shareholders, American false sins, American oil, American AIDS, American meat, American rape, American God, American white, American blacker, the entire foundation of America is backwards. The entire foundation of America is backwards. Average American, savage American, fucking clone. Situation critical, one step beyond.
Dead robots raised by alien children.
The dead robots.
Big mathematics. The big physics.
Looks like I've stumbled upon a book. What is this? It has some hidden knowledge in it. Hidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. Step through the circuitry, sit back and rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data. Step through the circuitry, sit back and rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data.
This is the unlimited facility. The cycle of humanity is going through extremities. Forbidden physics open up the energy so rapidly. The physical was standing while the spirit tries to properly. When the universe begins to ravel in front of your face, the earth and the galaxy are already in space. Planet of the armor rights ruled by the Edomites, manifesting beats in the cave. Trying to put the African in grave, but the nigga won't behave to the suicidal game that you play. Trying to put the African in grave, but the nigga won't behave to the suicidal game that you play. Planet of the armor rights ruled by the Edomites, manifesting beats in the cave in space. Forbidden physics, life is a motherfucking game. Forbidden physics, open up your motherfucking brain. Forbidden physics, world will never be the fucking same. Forbidden physics, president is legally insane. Forbidden physics, life is a motherfucking game. Forbidden physics, open up your motherfucking brain. Forbidden physics, world will never be the fucking same. Forbidden physics, president is legally insane.
Look forward, look to your factors. We now reach the quantum window into hyperzone.
Step through the circuitry, sit back and rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data. Step through the circuitry, sit back and rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data.
The guys with the crazy, but the humans is kinda close. Watch as these motherfuckers die for the antidote. Right before the overdose, slicing up their fucking throat. Bleeding on the staff with the damn stolen hopes. I got like M1 and I named it a hoodoo. The little screen free to win the sludge will go through you. Preparations, worldwide preparations. This year, or I'm telling my brothers from the stars to the block to the blow up the earth next year. You're driving in the car when it turns into a coffin. Living through the grasses with the dead people walking. Atomic alarm clock. My whole life's been a dream, wishing I can go to outer space and look down on the earth on the day that the bomb drop. Fuck it, wishing that time stopped and get a final 360-degree matrix film shot of a world that's lost. Billions of souls ascending like fireworks. Let the devil rule this turf. Black man escaping from the fiery flames of earth.
Those who have ears will hear. Those who have hearts will feel. The truth must be felt as well as heard. Those who are meant to receive the message will do so, and those who are not are of little consequence to the continue.
Step through the circuitry, sit back and rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data. Step through the circuitry, sit back in rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data.
Forbidden physics, life is a motherfucking game. Forbidden physics, open up your motherfucking brain. Forbidden physics, world will never be the fucking same. Forbidden physics, president is legally insane. Forbidden physics, life is a motherfucking game. Forbidden physics, open up your motherfucking brain. Forbidden physics, world will never be the fucking same. Forbidden physics, president is legally insane. Forbidden physics. Forbidden physics. Forbidden physics. Forbidden physics.
Step through the circuitry, sit back in rapture. Sunset, solar system, sound wave, gray matter, refusing to download the data.
Damn, this album has been very fucking intense. I think I need to take a smoke break. You know what I mean? What can I do with all this other shit in my pocket, man? Crazy right now. You got fucking military officials, fucking Iraqi fucking soldiers sitting there naked in fucking pyramid forms. What's really going on, yo? Yo, this shit. Come on. George Bush to the world of vertebrae. Come off the motherfucking vertebrae. The motherfucking side games. Off the brain for the razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. George Bush to the world of the vertebrae. Come off the motherfucking vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade.
Don't you love your worldly things? Don't you hate these human beings? Don't plug into your machine. Plug into your machine. Don't you love your worldly things? Don't you hate these human beings? Don't plug into your machine. All plug into your machine. All plug into your machine. Don't plug into your machine. Don't you love your worldly things? Don't you hate these human beings? Don't plug into your machine. Your machine.
George Bush to the world of vertebrae. Come off the motherfucking vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. Hack off the brain with a razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. George Bush to the world of the vertebrae. Come off the motherfucking vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. In the circle, out the circle, break the sound, baby. Time to the beat with the body language, break the sound, baby. Overground, underground, break the sound, baby. Stage dive with a razor blade, break the sound, baby.
Don't plug in your machine. For your mind.
Freestyling up no blood scene, alien up with no bloodstream. Cybernetic, chromatic, chemical breakdown with no vaccine. Melodic sound wave translation, transportation, ghetto blast of the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So with the breath that you take, every sound you make. This is the countdown, final meltdown, terror, hunger. Inflicted by the ones who hung us, hate fungus. They steam in form, but they never walk in among us. We can never stop creating, consuming the technology at this high rate. The shepherd is leading the sheep to the climax of false state. Fuck freestyling up no blood scene, alien up in no bloodstream. Cybernetic, chromatic, chemical breakdown with no vaccine. Cybernetic, chromatic, chemical breakdown with no vaccine. Stop the vaccine.
Come on. George Bush to the world of the vertebrae. Tap off the motherfucking vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. Hack off the brain with a razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. George Bush to the world of the vertebrae. Tap off the motherfucking vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. Vertebrae. Welcome to the motherfucking side games. With the head of a human in a microwave. Let me hack off the brain with a razor blade. In the circle, out the circle, break the sound, baby. Translate the beat with the body language, break the sound, baby. In the circle, out the circle, break the sound, baby. In the circle, out the circle, break the sound, baby.
The beginning is a very delicate time. Vital to space travel.
Right to insanity.
Vital to space travel. 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 Vital to space travel.
We, the members of the Intergalactic Federation, elect Orko Eloheim, the psychotic official poet and interplanetary communications officer. You may now begin communication.
I'm a space pirate with the world's smallest computer under my eyelid. Above the planet in the galaxy where the Earth rotates in silence. With IGF defying the theoretical laws of science. I'm too sick. My spaceship's half-range mobile with a Battlestar Galactica special effect kit. Anti-matter propulsion post, nano-animal shit.
So keep the science. We're jumping through wormholes just to make it through the show one time. Cause that's the quantum lifestyle. Check the cameo appearance on your database. Beyond the physical space, a drift, the time shift to everlasting. Cybernetic rap attacker, Intergalactic Federation, straight mackin' like
When a 25-foot green bitch with 55 I got a ticks. Talking about killing an alien and Uncle Fester on a 40 clips. Everybody think they in a nightclub dancing, but they on a collision course on the side of a spaceship. Headed towards the solar system, death with a red door, supernova. I gotta find an escape pod and hijack the outlaw star.
Up on the dark side of Mars, oh shit. Hear the asteroid fields ahead and check out all these whack rappers with 3 chins and no neck. Mad turbulence trying to steer this craft with no mic control, only headphones. Give it up, bitch. You ain't saying nothing that can save us. Savor the flavor, some of the last real hip-hop you'll ever hear. Quantum leap off this doomsday disaster. There's too many asteroids to eject. And yo, where the fuck is my mic check?
I'm developing an explosive device that escapes space compression. Remember when you leave the Earth orbit, everything you ever known is in question. A cosmic warfare going on every day, control your souls are lost in this digital holocaust. 8-bit space cadets still play guitar beat through Capcom marketing, Halliburton Carlisle sponsorship. My total rewire program recall. What about the cosmic warfare going on every day? What about the cosmic warfare going on every day? What about the cosmic warfare going on every day?
Oh, I thought that you was knowing that I was an old school, new school kid. Rapping instrumentals off the boombox mounted upon the front of a hyper sled. How dare these 13-year-olds who never been to outer space question the credential of this intergalactic delegate? I rock from here to the Big Tripper. Who are you fucking tripper? You never transmitted anything up to my audio box. I'm off this planet. I'm leaving the geometric forms up in your weird
Speak without a spacesuit, exposed to arteries. Sound waves hit harder without the confined space of gravity. Slap the batteries out of the back of robots ever so rapidly. I'm an extended trilogy, 100 volumes long with a Final Fantasy. With a psychokinetic brain cavity, doing the moonwalk over the grave of apathy. Fuck Star Trek, we're in the next dimension. Commandeering the melody, in fact, using the force to pull off futuristic carjacks.
Interplanetary rattlesnake chaser, activator, avatar, Voyager, Pleiades, Nebula, vocalizer, harmonizer, beat maker, lyricist, archetypical monolith, Uncle Fester, who is this? Captain of the holograph, and doesn't he know we're about to smash into the fucking center of a black hole vortex? Teleport for universal mic check.
What?
Teleport for universal mic check.
What?
Yo, check. Yo, hello.
I spend long enough time in outer space to know that I've never seen an American flag stabbed inside of the moon's surface without the ability to stay inside one place. This is the Intergalactic Federation. Uncle Fester, Orko Eloheim, Forbidden Physics.
Live from the star system Galactica. That's right. The star system Galactica. Star system motherfucking Galactica. Yes, alien beat over here. And I'm forced to bring in these beats. Shit is highly Article 88. Article motherfucking 88. If you in your house, slap yourself because you heard this information. You're driving in your car, stop the car, get the fuck out of the car, and slam your head against the fucking hood because you can't repeat this shit. One day, I got the aliens high. Real shit. Anybody, motherfucker, if you ain't no meter, don't brag about your shit. If you ain't sitting in front of a motherfucking keyboard the size of a motherfucking building, isolating your own shit, isolators, modulating the system of creativity. Yes. Welcome to the mind of the network. Yeah. Big knowledge. Alien out. Star system Galactica. Peace.
All radio is dead.
The culture of social nothingness, mirror reflections, over-the-counter doses, marketing the package prescription, ideal drug of choice, collective variations, analog humanity, pushed through the circuitry of technology, stomach, digestion, flesh definitions, the circuit perfection is me, the black Jetson, slice the stereo hemispheres of your brain through ear infection, molecular therapy, left-handed, locked in a lopsided maze, swipe back with a static bomb, aimed at the satellite airwaves, everybody pulling back the aluminum flashing batteries, when your memory reaches full capacity, in the last days, when your million gigs is a standard upgrade, expanding the input without design products, time elapsed transformation. Medieval, Middle Ages, the 21st century evolution of civilization is full evil. Pacemakers for cyborgs that cheat death. Immortals waiting for social scientific monkeys to regress. Alien space refugee from a planet organic circuitry. The only thing I have in common with humanity is gravity. You'll never escape this galaxy. Apex of solar system slavery. Repetition of digital wave reception. Twisting the Rubik's Cube twice in hyperspace. Never take the brain waves. Never take the airwaves. Never take the airwaves. Never take the brain waves. Never take the brain waves. Never take the airwaves. Step to the brain waves. Step to the airwaves. Never take the airwaves. Never take the brain waves. Never take the brain waves. Never take the airwaves. Step to the brain waves. One step to the airwaves. Two step to the brain waves. Hemispheres of our brain is an 8-inch twin, pushing squares with a Montalban, examples of super modification. Deadly inhalation, audio radiation. I stay trapped in my studio studying in isolation. Terminator, EU30, 777, explosive space modulator. EU30, 777, explosive space modulator. Alkaline shock with the charges, reprogramming, fucking your aura. Alkaline shock with the charges, reprogramming, fucking your aura. Transformation. Medieval,
Middle Ages, 21st century evolution of civilization is full evil. Pacemakers for cyborgs that cheat death. Immortals waiting for social scientific monkeys to regress. Alien space refugee from no planet organic circuitry. The only thing I have in common with humanity is gravity. You'll never escape this galaxy. Apex of solar system slavery. Repetition of digital wave perception. Pushing the river fuel twice in hyperspace. Surge protector, electrical fire. The flames are invisible. Alkaline shock river charges. Reprogramming fucking your aura. Alkaline shock river charges. Reprogramming fucking your aura. Binary language, Gorgeous fluids, a blueprint, mortality disease, molecular, electrical, cyclops, optical, body inhaling dead environment, negative revolution, reverse mentality, engineering, genetic bone, exploration, collection, agency, astronomy, accepted, time and space from the laws of astrology, high-tech synthetic robot father figures, gravity surveillance, level 5, operation by fire, chemical clearance, only addicted to light speed, alien thoughts, revolution, per second, tech beyond, tongue turntablist, cycling, executed, terminal network, federal emergency, under new management, vertical ones and zeros falling in the information, airplane, crash a tower with 3,000 flaming gigabytes, ionized radiation, high penetration, x-rays, the final cycle of encyclopedic dream interpretation, annihilated rejected reality, vaccination, black revolutionaries receiving funding from white capitalists, 90% expendable brain tissue, sacred space of the godhead, 10% actual use extermination, social anarchists, taking 1,000 over free mechanical dicks through a virgin vampire bitch, drinking 10 cups of demon piss, oil consumption slavery, aiming asteroids at the earth's surface, nuclear animals rocking human skin fashion, I drop 2010 tabs of acid, and listen to Brother Rill's record backwards, hallucinogenic, thespian soldiers in the war theater.
Solomon 7-0 magnetic binary language. Solomon 7-0 magnetic binary language.
Listen, what do you hear? I hear them. 1,000 voices.
Intellectual children of space particles, ultraviolet radiation, diagram of the open mind, sonogram, ultrasound, cemetery, silence, architecture, the subculture, hermetic vibration, fidelity, hi-fi transformation, psychic demolition, 7,000 NBC fingerprint indentation, Mars identification, magnetic revolver, analog war heroes, veterans of social deception, category 4 weather watch, walk as a time cop with quantum thought, secular art in the museum of mansanity, War 3, surrealist nightmares, visitors of reptilian origin, American reinforcement, surface to air impact, technical surgery, sound restraint, breathe only memory, dead eye enemy hugging a tree, ritual worship on holy days, with the most satanic energy, Messiah, the sadomasochist, absorbing the pain of earth flames, using the opposite side of the hammer, pulling backward the reverse side of the nail, inside of the stigmata socket, corporate grade AIDS, solicitate, dominatrix, I'm the anomaly, the existence of creation created the matrix, fed to Africa for a week to feel the information for fear of the children, the structure of the private sector, government build in terms of Vilkin, how the other president say the God of Islam is evil, but every road expressed together to destroy 90% of the earth's original people. Intellectual children of space particles, ultraviolence. Intellectual children of space particles, ultraviolence. Radiation. vibration, diagram of the ultraline, sonogram, ultrasound, cemetery, silence, architecture of subculture, comedic vibration, melody hi-fi transformation. Hallucinogenic, there's niggas so hallucinogenic, there's niggas so hallucinogenic, there's niggas so hallucinogenic, there's niggas so hallucinogenic, there's niggas so
Solomon 7-0 magnetic binary language.
I'ma dig a big hole under earth and throw every MC inside of it one by one until he falls the deepest. Centrifugal audio bypass, digital animals, nanocenturion's space collapse, battleoids lost in star system galactica, brain collision, non-programmable prototype human instruments, walk the face of the earth with MIDI concussion, non-particular hard drive, traffic accident, paralyze the audio intelligent high waves, throw any particular government branch to a big crusher, consistently playing war games with the amalgamation of technology will advance without breath. I don't battle, I dim mock your skull processing in 3 seconds and give your brain a I'll nigga click of death. Study device installation, infinite in all directions, trillions of electrons obeying the laws of quantum mechanics, spiritual infants, receiving no guidance from motherboards, Elohim exit the mother plane, bloodline of the Dogon, Sephiroth Babylon now, the first to escape the United States of Sodom and Gomorrah, with the invention of a gun that spits subparticle laser beams, the height of geometric experimentation, lost children without omnipotent intervention, numeric dimension, real-time normalization, number compression, the government controls a psychic army with solar encryptions, make your bitch ass play to the speaker like a fucked up raver, under the guidance of the unseen hand that controls social behavior.
Politician playing with your intuition, put your hand on television, it's an elegant combat. Anarchy animal, from the other dimension, but the retro galaxy is elegant contact. Politician playing with your intuition, put your hand on television, it's an elegant combat. Anarchy animal, from the other dimension, but the retro galaxy is elegant contact. Politician playing with your intuition, put your hand on television, it's an elegant combat. Anarchy animal, from the other dimension, but the retro galaxy is elegant contact. Politician playing with your intuition, put your hand on television, it's an elegant combat. Digital dimensions, out of my condition, Elohim intelligence, nano automatic in progress.
Well, basically, I feel like, you know, it's a lot of busters out here in San Diego, and like people want to do certain things, thinking ain't nobody gonna react to shit, you know. And everybody can like bear witness to like back in the days. It might be certain beats with people here and there, but then you know it never nothing be called upon. You know what I mean? It's always like he say, she say, this, there, and that. You know what I mean? The shit with that more and this, that, and the other. And you're like, what if people don't even know? Motherfuckers still come up to me. You got beef with them? And I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Like 5 years ago, I was like, yo, let's battle or fucking scrap in this alley right here. And the motherfucker didn't choose either. You know what I mean? He chose to hide behind a cop. So I was like, yo, man, next time I see you, I'm gonna fucking shave your fucking dress off. Then the next thing happened with these shit. I gotta slap a nigga over the head, you know what I mean, with a microphone. And then the little get on stage talking about, yeah, I'm the real sheriff. Yeah, right.
That's what's up.
He gotta get mashed on and PM died. And I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's a lot of sun in people's eyes today, and I feel like we can be real, you know what I mean? But people gotta be really real, because this is some real hip-hop shit, you know what I mean? You got the games, or you trying to do some shit like that, you know, it's repercussions for that shit, you know what I mean? And you know, we might be acting wild and shit like that, and we, you know, went out and fucked up a motherfucker who wasn't the motherfucker who needed to be fucked up, you know what I mean? But you know what? We just, you know, making examples and letting people know that we are a real hip-hop crew. Yeah, fuck all the subliminal shit. Really get at us. If you don't like us, don't shake our hands. I'm not like, you're not getting paid to shake my hand, B. Like, on the real shit. And like, if I'm in the spot and you don't want to shake my hand, fuck it, that's cool, you know what I mean? We shake hands every night. You ain't gotta shake my hand tonight. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I feel like right now, everybody, Dago scene is growing, and as we grow, we should be grown men and be able to say, I like this or I don't like that, and that's it.
That's what's up. Orko the Psychotic Alien, got exclusives. My man is a soldier, he carries the torch to travel billions of miles, thousands of battles. He runs this city.
Identified flying objects. Hostile identify mechanical objects. Hostile identify flying objects. Identify mechanical objects. Hostile identify flying objects. Pure destruction when guys go to war. Pure destruction.
left to go to planet X. Taking at light speed, the nigga won't bleed on. Nobody say you won't fly, I'm looking at how you weak on. Taking at light speed, sound is what you can see on. Nobody say you won't fly, I'm looking at how you weak on. Taking at light speed, I'm looking at how you weak on. Nobody say you won't fly, I'm looking at how you weak on. Nobody say you won't fly, I'm looking at how you weak on. Me build a new piece of equipment right now. Artists live on MTV.
Battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Picking the right style to battle the reaper before you die. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the sky. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. a slave ship, sticking out my tongue. 3 drops of liquid nightmares in my bloodstream. Social programming, screaming the hate out of my sweat sails. You just witnessed a Babylonic chain reaction. And what exists with no options, only a trained reaction. What it sounds like, bombing for your life, conceptualize the flight. Rather than doing a complex, we tell it burn on a police department in daylight. Self-realization, hallucinogenic emancipation. Never safe, banana clip laser beam pointing at you from outer space. I'm insane, like Salvador Dali and H.I. Guy, you fucked and develop my brain. Timothy Leary breaking down the acoustic relative theory. People ask me, Orko, when you enacted, what did you see? You control my genetic breed. Battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Don't battle MCs, battle your life, battle the lies. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the skies. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Picking the right style to battle the reaper before you die. Lifting your head up to heaven, but God don't live in the sky. Picking the right words to battle the reaper before you die. Raging against the systematic machinery in your eyes. Spaceland, helmet kids, 1999. Like attempts to translate for you, the night I lost my mind. The megabyte recording sessions, meet peace and syndicates went back to the lab to record. We just want you to taste a little bit. Peace grab, devising vow, and transform the job is fry. Drop 3 doses directly in my eye. Gave me a hug and told me to tell God. He said hi. Started giggling and knew the shit was working. Waved my hand in front of my eyes real slow just to know for certain. Suddenly I started to multiply. I'm so high, my mind superseded Jimi Hendrix on the night that his flesh died. I fucked up and sat in front of the TV, watch a platoon and say the private Ryan. Feeling like I'm being shot, tripping off my respiratory system. Touching my chest and palm, making a response from a heart pulse. Machine guns going off, I'm having a seizure, feeling an overdose. I know if I close my eyes, I'm gone, so I jumped up on impulse. I stepped outside on the balcony and felt death on my shoulders. This is the night my car escaped my bar. I trapped in a jam with only the will of a lie. The river began its birth, aimed at my thoughts and my weaknesses. Played with my desires and slapped me with my wickedness. Retaliated, I only got one time to bust before I'm terminated. On the balcony styling for 5 hours until the relay evaporated. Interlocked in an endless struggle of light and dark. Busting my last will and testament without any witnesses. Busting my last will and testament without any witnesses.
Expendable energy principles enter back with no foreign substance. assimilation. Neutralize the life forms of interrogation. Linked to the optical eye on top of the 13 steps of the paper pyramid. Recycle the brain to brain tissue, but the human to human surgery transmitted the life utility. Humanity loves to play role-playing war games of destruction. 3-6-sided dice from Sin Cities. Only engage with the number 6. Transformation arrival with the physical playing of precedence. Of 4 horse figures of biblical perception. The unknown, unexplained, unquestioned authority of Western culture. Sometimes I joke about being from outer space because alien Africans are with angels that fell from grace and ruled this planet for millions of years. With no computers, no war, no hate, and no fear. Masters of civilization and healers by the winds of nature. A black galaxy giving birth to a transparent light. There is now ignorance to the balance, harmony of nature. Invincible beings are all. Anything that happens next to the beings on this planet is a result of first human superpowers holding nuclear guns to the chest of first world nations, saving the resources for the cradle of Earth. Only to give Christopher Columbus the credit for discovering this scientifically created physical hell first. Ask yourself, did the devil win? When everything we do to get by in this life is against the law, or confronted by a stormtroopers, fuck the fear, getting beat. Just smoke ya, leave it dead, put a gun in your hand and blame it on the game violence in the street. It's a time to kill or a time to be killed, depending on your amount of free will. All expendable energy principle interaction, no going steps in assimilation. Neutralize the life forms of interrogation. Linked to the optical eye on the 13 steps of a paper pyramid. Recycle the brain tissue of human to human surgery. Transmitted the life utility. Ask yourself, did the devil win? Scientifically created physical hell.